Yeah, what's up, y'all? Throw up a big motherfucking W. It's your boy Ras Kass, the king of the West, chilling with the Hollywood Street King. You know what I'm saying? Crown us, motherfucker.
Yeah, the industry has changed, right? I mean, totally did a 360. I mean, like, MTV's going, thank God, you know, because really they wasn't giving brothers real love anyways, you know?
Right.
You just had to have glitter on to get on that station anyways. And then BET kind of turned into that, you know?
Right. So they're owned by the same company.
Yeah, so meaning since both of these guys are pretty much out of the game, it doesn't really hurt your career at all because I would say it's really back to the real. Would you agree? I mean, it's back to back to the real without the piola, without who can buy the front page of a magazine, or you know what I'm saying? Or who can afford the billboards. Would you agree it's back to the talent now more so, or?
Yeah, I would say to a greater degree, the dynamics did change, and it did do that. But, I mean, we might as well keep it real. It's still for radio, it's still payola, so that some things ain't gonna change, you know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Yeah, it just was created that way, and it's gonna remain that way. But in a bigger sense of being able to be at least seen and heard, the internet changed that. It changed the dynamics, and it gave, it was a great equalizer. It definitely put a lot more power in the hands of the artist. If you can be an artist that can, that can learn how to utilize it, and so that you're heard, and you can force the issue, and you can create your own movement, you create your own buzz and all that.
How do you feel? I'm sorry to jump in, but how do you feel about auto-tune, Raz? How do you feel? And I'm gonna say it straight up, right? I'm gonna say because you from the old school, so you know about real singers, you know about rapping. How do you feel about the new generation? And I wouldn't even say the new generation because we got a lot of old cats jumping on it too. How do you feel about auto-tune? Do you think it's adding to the game, or is it subtracting from the game?
I think. Well, let me say this, man. I think too much of anything makes you an addict. I think everything in life is about balance and what's appropriate. There was a time when everybody wanted to be ill rapper, but if you whack and you ill, you just whack and trying to be ill. You know what I'm saying? You trying to say ill shit, but you whack.
Okay.
I don't personally have a problem with auto-tune.
Okay.
I mean, you got to remember that auto-tune, like Herbie Hancock and them niggas was doing it. It's still a part of music and hip-hop, the hip-hop experience.
Well,
what Dre and them was doing and what DJ Quick was doing, they're using auto-tune.
But it was a talk box. I mean, you still needed to know music to know what Roger and Teddy Riley and Quick was doing.
Right, but technology is always going to change things, and I don't have a problem with evolution. I do have a problem with when everybody and their mama make the same kind of songs, but when hasn't that happened in the bigger scheme of rap music? Whoever's successful, gangster rappers so now everybody from New York to LA to the South is in a khaki.
Became a gangster rapper.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's all corny. So whether you in a khaki suit or you in a backpack and a hoodie and Timberlands, or you got a fucking gold tooth and a motherfucking and auto-tune in your mouth, you still was corny. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. I don't separate. Like every hip-hop is hip-hop. Niggas are sampling breakbeat loops from the 70s. James Brown. Fucking bass line. Playing some original shit over that with some fucking jazz horn from like the 30s. You know what I'm saying? It is and some Chinese sample with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it is the whole culmination of all music experiences. That's what hip hop is, and for me, you know what I'm saying? Sonically, it's everything. You can take disco, you can take house. You know what I'm saying? You can take whatever and flip that shit. Now, when everybody starts repeating one person's formula and radio says this is the one thing we want, that's when it gets corny. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
So now all these niggas is they Kanye West. Everybody want to rap like Kanye and Wayne and tight pants and with the same kind of sound, with the same kind of delivery. Yeah, that shit is cornball.
Okay.
You know, now, can I appreciate what Kanye did? Yeah. I mean, do I want to hear an album full of talk box? Me personally, maybe not. Probably not. No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But if that's where he was at, that's, you know, as an artist, that's fine for him. Now, for every other nigga to run out here and, you know, and you know, you know, I see, like I said, I don't have a problem with talk box.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with auto-tune. If that's what sounds hot on that one particular record, do your thing, my nigga, because I probably would too. I mean, I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I would too. Because I'm not saying you know, I'm not saying death to auto-tune. I'm not saying like fuck auto-tune. I'm saying fuck niggas that they fall into one zone and keep doing the same shit, and right now it's auto-tune and you're going to wear tight pants and you're gonna rap just like Kanye do with the same intonation and get you a mohawk.
Since you mentioned the dress code, which I find completely hilarious, right? I'm gonna say, since the dress code of hip hop has totally changed. I mean, yeah, back in the day, you had, you know, Chuck and Easy and everybody was wearing your tight Levi's and stuff, but it still was gangster, you know. Then we went into the baggy phase, you know, baggy jeans, whatever phase, and that lasted a hell of a long time. And now we're back not to like tight jeans, you're into like skinny jeans with like crop shirts, you know.
Right.
And I mean, I'm talking crop shirts. You can see your belly button, the whole nine, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, and they rapping hard, or they want to rap hard. I mean, what is that? I mean, is hip hop going completely pop? Do you think it's just fully like pop now? Like there's no more.
I think because of the lack of balance, and no, that's not true. Because you don't see T.I. running around like that, or you don't see, you know, from every coast, there's people having success, you know, on a commercial level, and you don't see them like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think these younger kids, you know, they identified with who they identified with musically more so than other people. And kids are followers of trends. I go in, like, I go in on skinny jeans. I go in. I said I could accept auto-tune. I never said I accepted a man dressing in his little sister's pants. I don't accept that because of my value system. My value system says you look like a woman, you look homosexual, and I'm not rolling with that.
Okay.
Now, that's just where I'm at with it.
Okay.
I'd be goddamn if, you know, my kids did that. Now the rest of these followers, they do what they want to do because they're followers.
Okay.
And so I don't think it's representative of hip hop. It may be representative of the trend of, you know, ages, you know, 11 to 25, and then you got, you know, your 30, 40-year-old idiot that's trying to, you know.
That's what my whole thing is. I don't mind if the kids just doing it, but when you see grown-ass men, you know.
Oh, yeah, but because the people are followers, you know what I'm saying? They just want to look cool, so they think that's what's going to get them a girl at the club. And, you know, that's just like, you know, whatever style that might be good for women, and then you see the 400-pound bitch wearing it. Like, that ain't for you. You need a boom. You know what I'm saying? That ain't.
You think the overweight chicks in the spandex is hilarious?
Yeah, you know, but I don't condone it. I don't like it. I disagree with it. I think, man, there's values, there's roles, and you know, man should. You know, I mean, I got older, man, so my pants have shrunk. You know what I'm saying? Just as a man, I'm not the same kid I was. My T-shirts have shrunk.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? There's something that's appropriate about being a certain age. But there's never been a time when I thought it was going to be cool to wear pants that fit like panties. Yeah, what's up, y'all? Throw up a big motherfucking W. It's your boy Ras Kass, the king of the West, chilling with the Hollywood street king. You know what I'm saying? Crown us, motherfucker.